Shooting USA is brought to you by Hornady Security and the new Ammo Cabinet. Keep your ammunition secure and organized and free up room in your gun safe with the Modular Ammo Cabinet by Hornady Security.
We meet the best shooters in the world on Shooting USA. From 3-gun to cowboy action to long-range precision rifle. And each discipline has champions. But who's the best at every shooting sport? Well, that's the question answered every year at the NRA World Shooting Championship. It's the challenge of shooting multiple disciplines at the Peacemaker National Training Center in West Virginia. It's like the decathlon of the shooting sports, with a couple extra events, a dozen stages, 3 days of competition, with rifles, shotguns, semi-autos, even single-action 6-guns. If it throws lead, you'll most likely shoot it, all aimed at testing the nerves and skill of the world's most accomplished shooters, and doing it with wildly different firearms in many shooting disciplines.
Welcome to the Cowboy Action Stage.
Hey, welcome to Stage 11. This is PRS stage.
Welcome to Stage 6, Bullseye Shooting.
The goal is to find the world's greatest shooter.
Okay, let's posse up.
Courtesy of the NRA. Aaron Farmer runs this diabolical match.
You might be a 3-gun nation champion, or you might be a biathlon champion. But can you say that you're the champion to be able to shoot everything from cowboy action to long range to silhouette back to 3-gun? So I think it's a challenge for everybody, and it just gives it that much more prestige.
Prestige indeed. The World Shooting Championship is like a magnet for 270 shooters, drawing them to the Peacemaker National Training Center in the hills of West Virginia. A handful, like pro shooter Todd Jarrett, come to prove they're the best of the best.
The title world championship here at the NRA, that's a big deal. Yeah, so we've got some of the best shooters in the world here. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Should be fun.
Same for Laney Barnes, a 3-time Olympian in biathlon. The sport combining shooting and skiing.
Well, anytime you put the word world or national championships in there, it's a big deal. Every time I go out there, I try to win. I think it gets me excited every time.
Major bragging rights are at stake, but there's more on the line than a title. Big prize money is up for grabs.
25 grand on the line. That's a lot of money, a lot of bullets, a lot of new guns.
And former world champion Bruce Pyatt wants to cash that check.
I could use that. I'd like to get it again. So we'll see at the end of the week here.
But for most contenders, like Brian Nelson, it's not about the money. It's about the competition.
Money's nice. Money never hurts. If I really wanted to make a lot of money, I wouldn't be in shooting like this, would I?
Truth is, most competitors here just want to see how they stack up and have fun doing it.
I just like to see where I fare. I mean, every year, this is my 3rd year, I like to see a little bit of improvement each year I come, and that tells me I'm learning and growing, and that's the goal.
Big goals for amateur Daryl Dutton.
World Shooting Championships, I mean, they're looking for the best in the world, and I don't think anybody's going to lay awake at night worrying about me taking the title, but I like to see how I fare against the world.
And before it's over, both pro and amateur will both find reason to shake their heads. Even Smith & Wesson's Jerry Michlik says this match is intimidating.
You got to leave your ego at home, because you're going to run up across some stuff here that's going to sit you down, It's just the way it is. So, but I want to come and support it. It's a fun match. You're going to see some really good shooting here.
Some of it by Jerry. And even though it's a difficult match, competitors really love it. Partly because it's so tough. Partly because it's fun. Pro shooter Mark Itzstein made a special trip for the match.
I'm actually lucky enough, I'm shooting with a lot of my friends who are world champions across multiple different divisions. Rifle, shotgun, pistol. I'm lucky because I'm bad at all of those, so the expectations are fairly low, but I'm having a good time.
It's good to pack a sense of humor for the NRA World Shoot. Because shooters can't bring anything else. No guns, no ammo, no favorite optic. Sponsors of the match provide it all, and that is a part of the challenge.
Matter settled?
Yeah, going with this one.
Competitors like Top Shot's Chris Sereno shoot guns they've never seen. That creates a level playing field.
Think about it. You come here, you shoot everybody else's guns, everybody else's ammunition. All you do is bring eyes and ears. You get challenges for a day. In 3 days, you've done just about everything. It is so much fun.
Fun to shoot, but tough to score. Comparing one shooter's stage on Bullseye with another's run on 3-gun, now throw in sporting clays, it's apples and oranges. But DJ Petro says no problem.
So every stage, all 12 stages, no matter what they are, they're all scored against the fastest person on that stage. Each stage, it's worth 100 points. The fastest person gets 100 points. If I'm 70% slower, I get 70 points.
And DJ knows best shooter wins.
The best shooters make the fewest mistakes, miss the fewest targets, and always at the top.
Well, that's true. They do find a way, with names like Koenig, Pyatt, and Horner among past World Championship winners. And we'll name a new champion this year, but first, we'll take a look at some of the stages even the best seem to dread.
Concealed carry, personal protection, or home defense. Only the best will do. Critical defense ammunition, developed to provide the best performance for personal protection, no matter what platform you choose. Delivering consistent, reliable performance. Every single time. When lives are on the line, only the best will do. Hornady Critical Defense Ammunition.
Can a guy who specializes in action pistol slow down enough to be competitive with a precision rifle? Or how about a sporting clay shooter? Is he any good with a single action 6-gun? Well, we're about to find out. But as you would imagine, even the best in the world have stages they fear at the World Championship. These shooters have put some lead down range getting ready for this super challenging multi-discipline match. Pros like Brian Shanholz.
My weakest stage by far is always precision pistol. I've practiced that all summer long, and I can't say that it helped a lot.
Amateurs like Billy McIntosh.
I practiced on some steel, plate racks, and a little bit of long distance shooting.
And especially defending champ Tim Yackley.
I did a bit of tuning up, just a little bit of a 5-stand and some bullseye pistol.
They've all put in trigger time getting set to face those stages they know are going to stretch their skills.
The long range, I will have to say, definitely.
Probably the Western action.
Bullseye, one-handed bullseye shooting.
All 3 of those stages have a reputation at the NRA World Shoot, but Bullseye is probably the most infamous of them all. Stage safety officer and 2-time American champion Jonathan Shue is pretty sure he knows why.
It's the hardest sport because you're completely naked. You don't have any, you don't have a second hand, you don't have a second support, you have no sling and no cheek weld, you have nothing. It's just your hand and your sights.
No argument from Joel Rodriguez, who seems more excited than anxious about this challenge.
A little bit of both. Bullseye is one of the hardest events, I think, and it's just give or take. Sometimes you're in the zone, sometimes you're not. So it's just a fun stage to shoot, but a very difficult stage to shoot too.
About 80% of the shooters out here are dreading this stage.
The same can be said for precision rifle, with targets at nearly 500 yards. And as if that isn't hard enough, hits don't count if you shoot out of sequence.
He called it, right? Yes. He called, but he called impact twice.
Yeah, because he shot twice.
I thought he wouldn't call it if I was out of sequence.
It's tough, but the guy from Shooting USA is actually psyched for this stage. Long range is my game.
4 shots from the bench, 4 shots from the barricade. It's a pretty easy shot. It's an 18-inch target and then a 12-inch target. It's pretty much a chip shot from this gun. Should be good. I'm excited.
The rifle rings steel on the bench. not so much on the barricade. Still solidly in the top third for the stage.
Barricade's a tough position, and I kind of overworked it. I saw them all going, but I also saw my heart rate. I saw every breath, and then you try to hold breath, and then things darken up. So it's a challenge, man, but it's okay. It was fun.
Love it or hate it,
They talked me into the hat. We'll see how it works.
everyone has to dive into Stage 8. It's cowboy action, where you dress the part, take an Old West name,
Did you shoot with an alias?
Sure misses a lot.
and deliver a line from a John Wayne movie.
Bartender, today's my birthday.
But if ever a gun were built to confound the modern shooter, it is the single action. Short stroke the 6-gun, and you're dropping the hammer on a spent cartridge.
Did you want a badge?
Yes.
He wants them all again. Got a 45 with 4, I think.
That couldn't have went worse. So I'm going to get my badge right now.
On the cowboy action stage, flashing your badge means you're claiming your mulligan.
Proud to wear it.
A mulligan is a sort of get-out-of-jail-free card. Every competitor gets one reshoot that can be claimed on any stage of the match. About a third of competitors take their mulligan on the cowboy stage. Randy Wyrick claims his badge and is proud to wear it.
I am. I earned it.
So there's serious fun to be had at this seriously challenging competition. NRA board member Willis Lee knows this match fills a vital mission.
Well, the NRA, as we know, works so hard to get people interested in the shooting sports. This does this. This shows them that they can compete, they can have fun, and at the same time meet other folks who think and shoot just like them.
This is custom gun making, hand fitting, slide to frame, hand cutting the magwell, blending the surfaces of the slide, the frame, and the beaver tail. At every step, a Les Baer Custom 1911 is hand fitted to tolerances no CNC machine can match for match grade accuracy. And a Les Baer Custom 1911 is priced at 1/3 of what you'd pay any other gun maker. See all the 1911s and rifles at lesbaer.com. Shooting USA is brought to you by Les Baer Customs 1911s, hand-fitted to perfection because you'll accept nothing less. And by Hornady, accurate, deadly, dependable.
3 days of competition comes down to this. Who's the quickest? Who is steady? Who makes the fewest mistakes? Well, there are past winners who want the title and the $25,000 prize. So will it be a previous champion, or will a new name rise to the top? The best shooters in the world are about to answer all of these questions. The shooters know the name of the game.
NRA World Championship, pretty amazing.
And they know what it means to win.
It means you're the best shooter in the world.
That's what everyone's here for, right?
Go big or stay home, right?
Go big again is Tim Yackley's mission, defending his world title. The youngest champion ever.
The mission would, best case, actually go and win it. Anything else, just have fun, honestly.
And winning the title back is in Greg Jordan's crosshairs. He was champ before Tim.
I want to be the first one to repeat it. If you look at this match, nobody's repeated it. We've had different champions every year, so that's what I'm looking forward to, is hopefully do my job and be the first one to repeat.
Teen Nathan Sypak locks horns with Andrew Yackley, Tim's little brother, for the junior world title.
Impact!
Championship to Andrew.
Stand by.
The battle for top amateur is head-to-head between Benjamin Cobb, who is strong on the rifle, and contender Paul Woolmuth, who has a tough run on bullseye.
That didn't go so well to start with.
Benjamin grabs the amateur crown and 16th place overall.
I do enjoy shooting rifle and action sports, so you have to move, think, and it's like a little bit of chess mixed with the accuracy of actually having to shoot well on the clock.
The match for top lady is a 2-shooter race. Tess Solb has a solid run on 3-gun and takes high lady on 5 of 12 stages. But Olympian Lainey Barnes is best on 6, including her sport, biathlon. Laney wins the ladies' title.
It's one of those obscure sports where shooters don't know about it and skiers don't know about it. But us that do the skiing and shooting, we just love it.
To the men, on the Smith & Wesson 3-gun stage, where Jerry Mitchlek and the M&P 9 pistol and M&P 15 rifle make him feel right at home. 6th fastest on 3-gun, top 10 overall. Jerry just wishes he was shooting with a younger man's knees and eyes.
I'm really thinking it's a great venue. It's about 25 years too late for me, but but I want to come and support it. It's a fun match.
Brian Shanholtz won top amateur a couple of years ago, so now he gets to shoot as a pro. He's turning sporting clays into dust. A 2nd place finish on the stage. Brian's 7th overall in the match.
You know, of course, everybody wants to win the big money and then the top prize, and that would be nice. Don't get me wrong, but I just love shooting.
Todd Jarrett is a contender year after year at the NRA World Shoot, and he does no damage on his 3-gun run. 4th on this challenge. Top 10 on 3 more. Todd chases down 6th in the championship.
You know, it's kind of my game right here. I like the 3-gun stuff. So, get a little huffing and puffing here.
On with the countdown. Patriarch of the Ackley family takes a chance on precision rifle, cashing in his mulligan card.
I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna try and shoot again.
Mark rings the steal on round 2, improving his score en route to 5th. His prize is family time.
Again, just to try and have a little bit of a good time. Some family time with guns, it's kind of hard to beat.
Former champ Bruce Pyatt smokes it on 3-gun. 11th best of the match. Then piles on 5 more top 10 stages. The master of many guns.
People told me, oh, stick with one discipline, you'll do better. And I go, no, I just like shooting everything. So when they came out with this format of shooting all the different disciplines, I said, that's for me.
Take that, skeptics. Bruce is 4th. This guy claims he's a little shaky when it comes to busting clays, but that's about the only thing. Brian Nelson scores 5th or better on half the stages of this match. He's best on action pistol and plates, shooting him into 3rd.
I love the idea of a match where it's just every kind of shooting sport put together, because I think that's true marksmanship. I really love the idea of just what we're doing here.
Oh, yeah. It's down to 2 for the world title, the reigning champ and former champ. Tim Yackley knows he has one thing to do on precision rifle.
Shoot the targets in order, don't get out of order.
On the gun, Tim rings the steal at 500 yards, but the spotter won't call hits. Rules matter. Tim's out of sequence, and like Dad, he pulls his mulligan. Second time's the charm. Tim cleans the targets, 13th on the stage, and chill as ever.
You might as well just go focus on having fun. Just do what you can. You can't really change the outcome.
From champ to challenger. And a little reminder to Greg Jordan's reason for being.
The first repeat champion of the NRA Championship.
And he puts on a clinic, winning American Rifle and 3-gun. 11 top 10s in 12 stages. Greg credits simple fundamentals, sights and trigger, make him world champ again.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Show up with eyes and ears, come out here and go do it.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. If you're interested in full-length current episodes of Shooting USA, there's a link in the video description to our Vimeo channel. A couple bucks a month gets you access to more than 60 episodes, and premieres are added the morning after they debut on Outdoor Channel.